dating a 14-year-old woman.
Oh, she was 14?
14. Yo,
That's
Fort.
wild.
That's wild. Like, how do you? I mean, listen. I don't understand you're an MLB player and you think you can do whatever you want, but there's some things in life you should not be doing. And I think dating a 14-year-old is wild to me.
It's and I know he's saying what that apparently her and her mother said she was 18 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he said. Oh yeah, she told me,
Like,
bruh.
did you even like did you ask the mom like were you like I feel like if you were confused about this,
Confused is a
just
good
tell me
word.
now, just like be like, "Meh, maybe it's not worth it. There's other fish in the sea."
It's really strange to me because I mean, listen, y- I it's not like you don't know. You can tell a 14-year-old girl, an 18-year-old girl. You can kind of tell the maturity level. Like even the pictures, if they didn't tell me she was 14, I would be like, yo, that girl's young as hell. That old ass man should not be with her.
I ain't seen anything, but
Yo,
I just saw it on. I think I saw it on Twitter the other day.
it's so bad. It's so
Which I'm
bad.
still calling Twitter, by the way. I'm never calling it X.
Yeah, yeah, me either. It's gonna be Twitter forever.
It's so weird.
X.
I just renamed one of the most culturally iconic names in the history of the world. Let's be honest.
It's like everybody knows the
The
okay,
Bluebird.
Justin saying, wow. Justin, you're at work, buddy. You said you were working during the week, so I didn't bother you. He's saying, wow. Uh I mean, you see the bird, it's iconic, right? You see that blue bird, and
Yeah,
like, why would you change that? It doesn't make any sense. Oh God, Elon Musk is like he's trying to self-destruct the place. I don't know what the advantage he gets for changing things.
you know what? I think he is trying to. I don't think he's doing it by accident. And you got Justin Tight over here.
Justin's super tight right now for no reason. Hey, Chaz, don't bother me because I work during the week. I have to work at late nights. Okay, Justin, no problem. No problem. I get home at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, no problem. I can only do weekends. Okay, no problem.
Ooh.
Dude. But you think he's trying to do it on purpose? There has to be like some tax thing, right?
I like
It's got to be a tax write off.
he's not he's the most measured man. I like this man has taken like 30 seconds to think over an interview question. You know, there's no way he doesn't have some kind of strategy or something behind this.
I mean, isn't he about to fight Mark Zuckerberg in a MMA fight? Is that rumor
That's yeah. I mean, it's a rumor. I don't know if that's ever gonna
in
happen.
the Coliseum? It's crazy in Rome.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I'd
I'd buy
watch
that pay
it.
per view. I'd watch it too. Yeah,
I'd
I think
watch
I'd buy that pay per view.
I would. It's
They should do it for free. That would be
honestly
a free.
celebrity MMA would be a
Just get a
fun
bunch of
thing
crazy
to do.
celebrity fights.
I wonder if they would do it like because there's no way they would do it like a real UFC fight. But if they could do one of those ones where it's like no head strikes on the ground or something like that, you know, where you don't have to risk as much, I guess,
Yeah,
as if you were in a UFC fight. I think that'd be interesting.
yeah. There would be a nice semi, I guess, nice undercard, right? Get Jake Paul fighting Conor McGregor too on
Yeah.
that. Get like the craziest things you can possibly find, like the best ones to throw money at it. They got money. Get Jeff Bezos in there too.
None of
He's
me
jacked.
I'm gonna spend $200 on a pay per view card
200.
to pay one of
how,
those people.
how much would you pay for that pay per view?
If it was those two fights or just the
Just like that card would probably be crazy because everybody's gonna want to fight in Rome. Like, think about that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm not paying you know
Illegally streaming it.
$60 for it. So
You think it'll be 60? How much you think it'll be?
I don't know. I'm not paying more than that. I, I don't know. Yeah, figure that out.
Well,
Everybody who comes over is chipping in.
yo,
That.
facts. Are you saying things you're not gonna pay for? Are you gonna be paying for this new Snow White movie?
I have not even heard about it.
Oh my bro. Can I show you a video? Can we watch a video really quickly of
Okay.
this girl bearing the movie that she's in? Okay. I have no problem with people's movements and stuff, but listen, dwarves are coming out. Like people, small people are coming out like, how come you didn't get us to play the dwarves? You're getting regular people and shrinking them down to play dwarves. They're getting mad about it. Then you have the lead actress talking trash about how Snow White was an old class movie that there's no women power in there, and the prince is a stalker. When the prince is in the movie for 3 minutes, what are you talking about?
Oh, I think I did see that. I think I saw.
Oh,
I
I
don't
got, I got,
know. It's
I got a
just
video for you.
too much.
Let's see.
All this identity stuff is getting out of hand.
It's getting a little baby out of hand. Little. Share video file from computer. How do I show? Oh my God. Show presentation to viewers. Nope, that's not it. How do I add share screen? There we go. There we go. And we're sharing it. Are we both up? Yeah, cool. All right, cool. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Yeah, you can hear it?
Riffle. Contradict.
It's like I'm
Here we go.
Yeah. Disney. You sure know how to pick them, don't you? You sure know how to pick them.
stopped for photos every time.
So
I
this
got
is
mine
before,
for the
right?
Snow
This
White
is
ride, and it
when she was
so-
younger.
I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how long?
It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
Well, you kind of are, you know?
no, I guess
like
so.
if Harrison
She found out she's Snow White.
Snow White!
She finds out she's Snow White. She's so happy about it and everything, right?
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean,
Wow.
it's one of the original. I'm a really big Disney fan. I grew up at the Disney parks. My parents took me every summer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like it
She's
is
so
a
happy,
part of
right?
My upbringing, it's my favorite thing. So it's just one of those things
Yeah,
that comes
don't.
with the
Well,
territory.
then if you love it, don't let them scare you.
I was scared of the original cartoon.
This
I
is
watched
like
it
a couple
once
weeks
and then
ago.
I never picked it up again. Like I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably
What?
16, 17 years when I was doing this film.
I'm a narcissist. Stopped for photos.
Oh, yeah.
every-
Yeah. Hold on.
On probably
Just honestly, just cancel it. Just cancel it. Loads of people think it has been cancelled. It hasn't been cancelled yet. But I do think that this may get moved to Disney Plus. If it's not cancelled, it may get moved to Disney Plus.
I think so too.
Although there is the strong prospect that it could be cancelled for a tax, like a write-down, like they did with Batgirl. But boy howdy, yeah, no longer
Boy,
is Brie Larson the most insufferable woman in Hollywood. It's Rachel Zegler.
I
Now,
haven't even heard of that girl.
everything she says.
She was in. So she was in. Let me leave that.
Hello. Cats. Hello.
Man, I'm back. She kicked me off. She did it. She did it to me. Yeah. So, anyway, so we are back here. So, what did you think, man? I mean, do you like? Why would you self-destruct the movie you're about to be in? Like,
Man, I don't know what's going on with all these. I clearly have to look at the news or something because I haven't. Everything you're bringing up, I feel like I have no information on.
nah, it's okay. It's all right. So
No, that's
basically, what the first thing that came out was they showed a video of her going down a hill, like people are shooting,
Mm.
and there's the dwarves are behind her, but they're not dwarves; they're regular sized people following her. And apparently, they don't want to use the dwarf name, right? So then they dwarves came out, like people like what's the guy from Game of Thrones?
Oh,
Tyrion.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his. Yeah.
Tyrion, and then the guy from WWE. Just a bunch of yeah. The a bunch of them came out and was like, why didn't you call us to play the characters? Like these are iconic characters for our kind of people. Like you were trying to get little people out of Hollywood or something, and then like they went on like a news show, right? And they're arguing with this the guy that's one of these people that are like all for you know, the right way of doing things. Oh yeah, it's offensive. And he goes, it's not offensive to me. I'm a dwarf. He's like, what are you talking about? But then on top of that, then this girl came out. The lead actress comes out and she's like, oh, it's not going to be anything like the regular Snow White. She was weak, and I'm not going to be weak, and we're not going to have the prince saving her.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, she's like, he's not even going to kiss me to wake up or anything like that. I'm just like, what kind of Snow White movie is this then? It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What are we gonna get?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's Snow White and the 7 regular people.
Everybody knows the story already.
It's wild to me. It's super duper wild. I mean, what are your thoughts on that whole situation? I guess while I try to look for the other video.
I think people need better things to spend their time on. I mean, this is crazy. It's like this movie. This is. I don't know anybody who's ever been offended by this movie. So it's just, I don't know. You know, everything nowadays, just people are very sensitive about. Like it's a story that was from a long time ago. It's still a good story. Like if you're gonna,
it's a great story. I loved it as a kid. I loved the movie. It was great.
Everything needs to be twisted into some kind of activist movement now. And
it's wild. Here. I found the video. Hold on. I found the video. Let's see if I can share this.
All right, James, you've got no problem with what Disney are doing. You think this is progressive and inclusive, and all those moaning about it should shut up.
I think you should live in the 1930s, actually, Piers, because that's where you belong, really, listening to what you were just saying then. Also, I'm going to quote Warwick.
I don't. Just letting you guys know, I don't like Pierce at all. I hate it. But he made a good point with this.
A 5-minute monologue being offended on his
and Hornswoggle's in this,
and I think that's ridiculous.
Well, let me bring in Dylan, because Dylan is also offended. And
he was wrestling.
To be a dwarf actor. Dylan, I've got to say, I was very curious when I saw what Peter Dinklage came out and said, because I did wonder who appointed him the head of the dwarf actor community. And it turns out nobody did other than him. And the people who it seems to me have really suffered in all this are the 6 dwarf actors who would have expected to have roles in this remake in a massive Hollywood blockbuster, who are now not going to have that experience, all the money, all the fame that may have come with that. What is your response to that?
So it's not a progression at all to me. My issue with it is exactly what you said. There are actors, dwarf actors, that that dream to be in a major motion picture such as this Disney remake. And now, because Peter Dinklage said what he said last year, now it's taken away. And it's taken away because of quote-unquote progression and all that.
It's wild.
It's not right. Because these are roles made for actors of my stature. Roles that aren't ever really given. I can't go out for the Harrison Ford or the George Clooney roles because that's not for me. These dwarf roles are for people of my stature.
Right.
And now it's taken away. I don't feel that's right. And not only that, but now think about the additional stunt actors or body doubles or that. Now you're talking multiple actors of my stature that don't get these major roles. And why? What's the reasoning? Because we're supposed to be progressive and we're supposed to just not view them as that.
Well, you know the
these
irony.
Were heroes. All of these dwarves, all of these dwarves took care of Snow White.
Right.
They all had characteristics, separate characteristics. They weren't these cave-dwelling monsters that that people speak of. It's they all had 7 different.
I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Just fine.
Hang on.
And actually, what,
Here we go.
I was on.
honest, I think
a
complete hypocrite. Let me bring James back in. So
when
James,
Piers Morgan is agreeing with you, I think you need to be concerned. I'll say that for the.
so you're telling a dwarf actor what he should
But
feel.
definitely
Having
not.
literally, hang on.
And actually, what I
Having
want to say-
literally just lectured me
What I want to
about
say-
speaking for someone in the dwarf community, Warwick Davis, you now accuse a dwarf actor.
I'm not. No, it's not what I said. I said that if you're signing with anyone, you've got to worry.
Right.
What I'd like to say actually is that I kind of mostly agree with what you're
No,
saying.
no.
And
Now you're. Sir, that's just taking a pot shot there.
No,
by saying,
yeah, it is
Piers
absolutely
Morgan
taking a
agrees
pot
with
shot.
me.
But I do agree with what you're saying. I completely agree with your point of view, and I think that's really important. But I can only speak from my experience, and as a gay man, I know that growing up, I witnessed gay people being villains in movies when I was
7 dwarves aren't villains.
And
It's like he's trying to make an argument for no reason.
In the universe
It's
of Snow
so
White,
wild.
wouldn't it be
I don't
better
feel.
if dwarfs
I don't feel
are...
this.
I,
This isn't a part of this about the.
Oh, you want to say something, buddy?
This is about
I,
roles.
off the top
that
of your
were-
head, how many villains? How many
Right.
gay people were villains in the movies you watched?
Honestly, the only one I could think of is the Red Devil from was it Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, okay.
Or Cow and Chicken.
Yeah.
Whatever, which one? I can't remember. Other
I
than
think
that,
it was Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken.
Yeah,
So yeah. So like that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that,
it's not like it was a big thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not a gay person, I don't realize it. But that's not something. He's probably about our age, maybe a little younger.
yeah. I mean, like
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember any of that growing up.
I don't me either. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I think he was just trying to make a point, but like this is what I'm getting at. Like you now took money out of
So wait,
people.
what Peter Dinklage? What was it he said exactly?
Oh, you want to? Okay, we'll go back to that. My bad.
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah, okay. I got you. Well, I'm so happy you're excited to watch this with me. I was so freaking angry for so long.
Using him as a
Let's see
cheap
what
shot.
Peter-
Literally just
done that.
What is Peter Dinklage? What did he say? Let's see if they have it here.
Done that.
what he should
But
feel.
saying,
actually
represent.
into an attack.
Taking a pot was made for a dwarf. That check clicks that were made for dwarf was my issue. When
Well, they
it's a
shouldn't be
story
called
about
that.
The 7 dwarves.
Now, allow me to refresh.
All right, I got to find out what he said because I don't think. Let me see. This is not here. So while I'm looking for that, I mean, how many dwarves do you actually see in Hollywood right now? Like the roles for them. There used to be, I guess, if you think about it, the American Pie series, stuff like that, joke movies. There was things for them, or Santa Claus movies, something like that. But other than that, there has been too much right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, Mini-Me, Austin Powers, one person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're rare roles. That's why there's not a lot of dwarf actors. So, I mean, listen, either way you want to do it. To me, if you wanted to use people of a regular height, or if you wanted to and shrink them down, or you wanted to use dwarves or whatever, people aren't trying to offend anybody. There's, if they want a certain level of actor, they're gonna go with who they want to go with.
I mean, but to go with people that are not dwarves is.
But so
wild.
what is
Right here.
happening?
So Peter Dinklage said, literally, no offense to anything, but I was sort of taken back, as he said, they were very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what you're doing there. It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that fucking backwards story about 7 dwarves living in a cave together. Have I not done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox? I guess I'm not loud enough. It's true.
So he's mad that they're making the movie in general. Like he's
No,
mad. That there's
no, he's
dwarves
mad that.
in the movie?
Well, he's mad. He was talking about Peter not getting casted. His type of people not getting casted in that type of movie. Like you're still making like about 7 dwarfs. You should have 7 dwarfs in there. Like you can still have those guys do those roles.
Like he was upset about the. Go back to the quote. It seemed like he was upset about storyline of having dwarves. Like, no, yeah, go back down.
But
Right?
condemn them for continue to present that he believed were outdated stereotypes.
Yeah.
So, maybe
So he's mad about.
it would create dwarf characters, magical creatures, CGI. Let me see. If you're a member of the LP community, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Tinker was waging something new. In fact, it's unreal. Tinker was like, I spent my time on a soapbox and only actually hasn't. The actor said he kind of been a genius in every topic. I could done dozens of little people who have talked more about this topic than Peter. I don't know. They made it seem like he was backing them up about it.
No, to me it sounds like I'm not sure what he's upset about.
Yeah, me either. I'm actually kind of confused.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well,
that actually they don't live in a cave, do they?
Yeah, they live in a cave.
No.
You forgot?
House.
Nah, they live in a cave, and then they go into her house.
Beds and stuff.
Oh no, they bring her into the cave.
They bring her to their house.
Yeah, but I think the house is in the cave, isn't it? I gotta watch the movie. I haven't watched it so long.
Yeah.
But I think he's just saying that, like, maybe I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get at the fact that they're casting some other actors in these roles. That's what he's mad about, because he can still do any kind of role. I mean, it's true though. Honestly, if you think about all Peter Dinklage's roles, right? You never see him as a little person in the roles. It's wild. Like, you never go, oh yeah, he's a little person, unless it's like Game of Thrones and they make like there's guys making jokes about it. Yeah. But if they're not making any jokes, you don't think of it like, oh, there's a little person in this role. You think of it as a great actor. Like, I think he's top 20 right now in Hollywood. You put him in anything, he's making money.
Yeah,
honestly. Like, remember what was it, 2 years of Dinklage? Like, he was in Game of Thrones, he was in freaking X-Men. Yeah, he was in a lot of freaking stuff, man. He was doing a lot of work.
The seven dwarves live in a cottage.
But don't they live in a cave though? Don't they work in a cave, or they came out the cave?
Miners.
They're miners.
Yeah.
Okay, so then maybe that's what everybody's just talking. I don't know. I just feel like everybody they just need to. Disney needs to stick to the script. I had no problem with Little Mermaid. I loved it. Fine, because they stuck to the script. They might have changed somebody's complexion. Who gives a shit? As long as the story stays the same. Yeah. Lion King, it was great. They changed it a little bit, but it was great. I liked it. What did they fail at recently?
I think the Hispanic girl as Snow White is a little weird though, because like,
oh yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
Snow White because she was white. Like, it was a clear comment on the color of her skin. Like, she was as pasty as could be. Don't tell me her name is Snow. Don't give me some bullshit other reason why her name is Snow White.
Snow White.
It's a little crazy to me, but whatever. I'm not. I don't care. You know, I don't. It doesn't affect me one way or the other. But I think it's just funny, like that they're just shoehorn. Like, just make new roles. You can't tell a new story or I don't know. Change something. I don't know. This is just all weird.
It's weird.
Just make a new movie.
I mean, as long as they don't make her. I mean, I have no problem to make her Latino, but she's not Latino in the original story.
No.
If she wants to be a Latino girl in there, not mentioning that she's Latino, she's just playing a character. Cool, no problem. I mean, they didn't do that for Little Mermaid. People all up in arms. Yeah. She didn't go, oh, I'm black and I gotta be. No. She's a great actress playing in a good role. Like, that's all it is. Should be. You're an actor, not even an actor. Sorry. Actors, they're all actors. That I respect that people saying that they're all actors, and I think that, you got to respect that. Like, these women and men are playing roles. I don't care if he's gay, black, white, or female, whatever. As long as the role is played well, got no problem. You know what I'm saying? You want a gender swap? No problem. Cool, do it as long as you do a good job. I don't know. I think people just get too invested in this shit. And there's people that's not even a part of it. Like, a gay man also talking about dwarves is wild to me.
It's crazy.
That's so wild.
It's like everybody's a representative for everybody else. I don't know. Listen, whatever. My thing is, if like all these Disney stories are just, for the most part, like Grimm Brother stories. All these old fairy tales that are much, much crazier back in the books, the way they were written, and turned into these fairy tales that were meant for kids. I am sure you can go into other Hispanic cultures or African American cultures or Asian cultures or whatever, and you can find people who wrote fairy tales or whatever the fuck you want to call them
Yep.
in that culture. Just adapt those movies into like it's all it's there's source material there somewhere. You just gotta go find it.
Exactly. There's
And,
source
and,
material
and make
everywhere.
an original movie or a more original movie. It's gonna be adapted, obviously, but something we haven't already seen. I just don't understand all these remakes and changes.
I know. Like make a look at Oppenheimer.
So
Oh my God.
so good.
God. Can we talk about that real quick?
Yes.
How amazing.
It's unbelievable. Cillian Murphy is just awesome, man.
Let's take Cillian Murphy out the thing, right? Let's take him out real quick. Let's not even talk about him. The cameos in this movie,
yes,
by actors that even haven't heard from in so long. Josh Hartnett,
yes,
what?
Really?
The kid
Josh
from
Hartnett was why I haven't seen that man in a movie since Lucky Number 11.
God, and then there's all those one-hit wonder actors that you never seen again, like they're on those American Pie trip movies, all stuff. You're like, holy shit, they're acting again
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
That's how you know, like Christopher Nolan's a man. Like everybody want. They didn't care how tiny their role was. They were just like, I need to be in that movie.
His pool is amazing.
It's crazy, man. I couldn't go. Like every like these people come up and we're like, I know there's no way that's a big role in this movie. There's no way.
Yo, he hit that big role of Robert Downey Jr. We didn't know he was gonna have such a big role in the movie.
Oh,
that's just it was so good.
Robert Downey Jr. His man, I mean, just perfect. He was perfect. It was it. I don't want
the twist,
really reactional, but like it might be his best role ever. His best role ever.
I will 100% agree with you.
Like,
because I will never forget that role.
As an acting performance, like I feel like he is Tony Stark.
Yes.
So it was an easier role for him to play. This was he was masterful.
Yes, that is a great word. Masterful.
I want to watch a movie about that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this movie, half the movie's basically about this guy.
And the twist.
I don't remember his name, but I will remember
Robert
his performance all the time, forever.
The twist, like he made that twist. Like, I mean, you could just go back in history books and know what happened, but like,
you just I have no idea though. Like, you've never heard of that? I didn't even know there was.
No, I'm not even saying I did.
Oppenheimer was a controversial character. I was wondering like what this movie was about because obviously I thought it was going to be all about making the bomb, and it turned out to be about so much more. And it was like, holy shit! It was just very eye-opening.
It was incredible. Like the music, when he was thinking and the music started kicking up, I was like, yo,
it's so good. It's
when
honestly,
the bomb goes off.
Emily Blunt. The wife.
Yeah, she was great. She's good at playing alcoholic, man. Let me tell you.
Yes.
Yes. She fucking killed it, man.
She was great. She had a very small but very important role.
Oh, can I tell you a joke real quick?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a joke? So we were in the theater, right? And I look over to my right, and there's a little kid with his father. And we're watching the movie, and all of a sudden, the boobies come out, and then she's just on him. I was just like, oh shit! And the kid's just like,
yeah, there was a couple of their sex scenes that were a little like, whoa.
You know what? They never explained like who killed her. They never really they insinuated that she got murdered. They insinuated it.
Yeah, that's right. They did, but I don't know. It was tough. That was a tough one to decipher. You know who almost took me out of the movie. Not that I wouldn't like it, but unexpectedly didn't love his role was Matt Damon. The way he played the character was a little too much for me.
Yeah, it was a little much, but I fell back in. I'm not gonna say I fell back in love with him, but I fell back into the character towards the end. Like when, and I was like, okay.
He wasn't so
like he just was like this weird. He was this. He was. It was a chessboard with black and white pieces, and there's one red, random one. Like, what the hell is this one from? That's what it was. straight up.
Man.
But I enjoyed everybody's performance, no matter how small or how big they was. The guy who played
the guys in the guy who played the attorney
yes,
in that interview room or whatever, he made you hate him.
yes.
He
God, I hated him.
oh,
Oh, you're talking about John Connor, the guy who played John Connor in the Terminator movie.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was.
oh,
Yeah, he was the dick.
I'm trying to skim through the memes that were on, but there's so many, and it's like everybody's role was.
You know what? Honestly, my favorite parts of that movie was when they were sitting in that room, I would call it the war room, where they were thinking of things and they were kept putting the beads.
Yeah.
They kept putting the beads in. Yeah, I love that.
The
I
flower thing in the middle. It was
Yeah.
everything was so. I mean, the direction of this movie was just. I think this is his. It's hard for me to say because the Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time.
It's definitely top 3.
This is like this. It's Dark Knight and what, Inception or something. I have to think about it, but I think this would at least jump to number 2 for me. I'd have to watch it again I don't know if it could ever beat Dark Knight, but it's almost like the Dark Knight was such a different movie for Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, it was just perfect though. It was perfect though.
Yes, it was. But you almost can't compare it to the rest of his movies because it's just not like the rest of his. Like the rest of his movies have that Christopher Nolan, like they're Christopher Nolan movies. Where the Dark Knight was like, I feel like where he really did something different.
I mean, to go how many movies and not use CGI at all?
Yo,
Wow.
when I heard there was no CGI in this movie, I couldn't believe it.
Wild. Those explosion scenes he was filming at all of it.
You can tell it's not CGI because it's not like the images weren't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like they weren't what you picture in your mind when you think of a explosion. But when it's like that close up on that like orange flame explosion,
yeah,
you just see. Oh man, it was.
That's exactly what it would be like in real life. It's not like
amazing.
That honestly, another part of it was like when the nuke went off, right? And they were just sitting there waiting for the shockwave to come. It was crazy coming to the movie theater. Like the guy that farted on TikTok. You see that one? He's like farted perfect timing.
That's hilarious.
Oh god,
yeah, it was honestly 10 out of 10 movie.
Has that movie moved into your top 20 movies of all time?
I don't know.
Because is it a movie or is it a biopic?
It's a biopic, but to me, it's like if you're talking about like my favorite movies of all time, I wouldn't put it in my favorite movies of all time. But like when you're just talking about from like a
what about biopic standpoint?
How the movie was made, like a well-made movie.
Yes,
it's like how I say like Schindler's List is perfect. It's not one of my favorite movies. It's not one of my favorite.
God damn, bring that shit back, man. Schindler's List. What did you talk about?
But it's a perfectly made movie, you know.
Yes, it really is.
It's one of those.
I'll be honest. Like before I got into there, I was like, "Damn, it's gonna be 3 hours." And then at the end of the movie, I was like, "Damn, that 3 hours went by so fast." I didn't have to pee once. I was like, I was ready. I was locked in.
I heard a couple of people complaining that it was too long, but I feel like at 3 hours, there's just gonna be those people.
Oh yeah,
filter them out. I love a good 3 hour movie, and this was well worth it.
Oh yeah, I mean, so for that movie, I definitely give it a freaking 12 out of 10. It's amazing for me, man. Like that. God, I just loved every moment of it. I was waiting for Leo DiCaprio to just pop up in there for some odd reason.
Like I just saw Josh Peck come up.
You know that Leo movie that was in the beginning of the trailers?
Like a nothing part.
What happened?
Casey Affleck.
Oh yeah, he was in the. Remember, he was at the and he was
saying it's such a
small role, intimidating,
crazy,
so intimidating.
So
and I looked up that guy. He's a freaking psychopath. He was really a psychopath. That military guy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's interesting. I would love to see a movie about him.
Yeah.
Because apparently he shook down everybody, man. He got any information he wanted ever. So I'm there's like it's so crazy. Like this movie is a bunch of spin-offs I want to see. Like the Albert Einstein guy who played Albert Einstein, they need to give him a movie and like have him play Albert Einstein's life.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I would love to see that.
Einstein's role was perfect in this.
Perfect. And it was all it's crazy that the whole movie is based on overthinking.
I know.
It's all of it. Even Oppenheimer himself, he overthunk everything. Every thought, everything. So did Robert Downey Jr. They're the same people overthinking.
Yep. No.
Best line in the movie. Best moment in the movie is when Einstein said, "Now it's your turn to see."
Yeah.
They just use you. I was like, yo, this is deep as fuck. I was like, that's what he said to
him. Yeah, that reveal when they showed that, like when they finally showed what he said to him, it was just like, man, this man knows what he's doing.
Yep. They showed him as an old man. That shit hurt my heart. I was like, oh, they used him. Yeah. They used him just like you used Einstein.
Yep.
Crazy good movie. Another crazy good movie. Did you see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Bro, hilarious. I will gladly go with Liam again with you to go watch it. It is phenomenal. Me and Liam were dying laughing in the movie theater. Crazy. It's about to pass 100 million.
Wow.
Mark already. So, despite not yet releasing in some overseas regions, bro, and flopping in China, the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie is doing well at the box office. That's crazy. Did shitty in China. Let's see, 15.75 million domestically and another 10.74 million worldwide for 26.49 million in a second week. As of Sunday, let's see, it's at 94.69. Paramount's spending only 70 million on the film. That's crazy, bro. So it should surpass 100 million. It's going to, and it did 1 million in China only. That's weird because Jackie Chan's voice is in there, so they were able to open up there.
That is weird.
Let's see. Korea drops. Sorry, Japan. Let's see. But you know what though? Fuck it, man. I mean,
another thing I like about some of these studios doing this less costly animation.
Yeah,
but it still looks good.
Looks
like not everything has to be Pixar level, or all these big animation studio level. Like some of these rough animation, it's like even though it maybe not as smooth or whatever, it works. Like it doesn't have to be like crisp, clean lines and.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy? You just said that in the beginning of the movie, they have an interview, and you find out that they had kids draw some of this movie, and then they use their drawings of people and everything to inspire the animation in this. And you can tell, like it's like whatever, and it shows
the animation at the end of the day. If you once you get to like the Pixar level and stuff, obviously it matters. But at the end of the day, if you have a good story and your animation doesn't pull you out of the movie,
yep.
Like all you need is watchable animation and a good story, and you can make a good movie.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be Pixar or DreamWorks or any of those guys.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're kicking the shit out of Pixar this year. I mean, well, Elemental came back out of nowhere too. It was flopping, and then now it's.
I was just looking. I think is it coming out on Disney Plus yet?
Yep, and now it's killing in the movie theater right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's working, but Ninja Turtles is making this money right now, right? And it didn't do crazy in China, but it still didn't come out on demand yet. When it comes on demand, they're gonna make crazy money. People are gonna be buying the DVDs and all this stuff. And check this out. So this is coming out, and then they're having a TV show based on the animation here, and then another second movie's coming out. So Seth Rogen is amazing. He is a great businessman. He has Invincible going right now. He has The Boys, and then he has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wild.
He's doing The Boys?
Yeah, he's part of The Boys too. Well, writing-wise. Making money.
Yeah. I mean, Invincible, I just finished that.
Oh, you finally watched it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. The day after when did you tell me? Did you tell me at the beach?
Yeah, at the beach.
And then I was at, I think I went to lunch or breakfast with my sisters, and Kristen actually told me about it, and I was like, oh yeah, Chaz was actually just telling me. I was like, and I Finished it. It is.
Did you watch Adam Eve?
Awesome. Huh?
Did you watch the Adam Eve one?
Yeah.
The special?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good.
So
Yo,
good.
you want, bro? Okay, so what you watched, right, is this much of the books, right? It's a
Really?
quarter. The books. This is how much the books are, bro. They're gonna go so many seasons.
It's a manga.
It's a comic book. It was an Image comic.
Comic book. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy Robert
Oh,
Kirkman.
Kirkman.
Yeah, Kirkman. He did that. You know, Walking Dead. He's done everything he's doing is becoming a movie.
When I saw the voice cast, and I was like, "Oh, that voice cast is the Oppenheimer of animation."
Did you see the second season?
No,
Voice
I haven't
cast?
yet. Oh, they put it.
They put it up, bro. Oh,
Yo, the first season is crazy. I can't like.
I would show it, but they'll flag me for shit.
That's fine.
Amazon flags me now.
Like, it was. I thought it was really cool that he had all of the Guardians were all Walking Dead cast members. That was cool as fuck.
He's oh god, you're not right. Next season is gonna blow everybody's fucking mind off, and they're still making a movie. They're gonna make a movie, Invincible. Really? Yeah. So Invincible season 2.
I mean, such a good
voice cast.
What's his face?
Let's see if they have
Omni-Man ending up being bad. Like, I knew it was coming, but you didn't want to believe it.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. No, that's not it. Oh god, where's the season 2 voice cast? I'm looking for it. Mother fudgers. Damn, nobody took a screenshot of that. All right, whatever. It's supposed to be like everybody and their mother. You thought this season was crazy. They have everybody and their mother
I believe it.
in the voice cast. What was your favorite episode, I guess, or favorite part?
Man, so many good. I mean, the end of the first episode where he kills the Guardians is,
Wild, right?
just amazing.
Superman killing the Justice League.
Yo, crazy. Damn, there's so many good scenes.
They almost got him though.
They did almost get him.
Yeah. They were beating the shit out of him for a second.
Yeah.
And I love, bro, everything you see right there is exactly how it was in the comics. That's how bloody the shit was.
And that's what I was telling. I can't remember who I was talking to.
I have the books. I'll let you borrow them.
Huh?
I have the books. I'll let you borrow them if you want to read.
Okay. Yeah. I was saying, I was like watching this. It feels like I'm watching a comic book.
Yes.
Like it has the animation style is perfect because it literally feels like comic book artwork just going onto a TV screen.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And I the Battle Beast storyline, you saw Battle Beast in this season, right?
Yeah.
Bro, he fights him like 20 other times during the comics. He just randomly pops up and says, "I need to fight you," and he starts fighting him.
What's a worthy fight?
It's easy, every time, and it's great. And you get so emotionally attached to some of these characters. Oh man, I can't wait to the shit that people are gonna see. And I don't know, there's this part of the comic, right? I don't want to ruin it. I'm not rooting for anybody. I don't know what they're gonna do, but if they do, it's gonna be so controversial. It's gonna be so it's wild. I think it would be like in season 4. Season 4 would be. It's gonna be so wild, controversial. I can't wait. Speaking of bloody stuff, actually, you know what? We'll talk about this first. So, did you see the Superman cast already?
Superman,
the new movie. Did you see the cast for Superman already?
Just assume you haven't seen anything.
Okay, so we'll just assume you
haven't seen anything. I'm like, what?
Did it pop up? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sharing. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have the new Superman cast. Now, I think these are perfect castings to me. You know, Jimmy Olsen, Lois Lane, and Superman.
Who is the Superman?
This is let me see. I forgot his name. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. I forgot his name. Apparently he's like a British. He's basically a cheaper version of Henry Cavill. That's why I make you say discount Henry Cavill. Younger version of him.
I don't know if anybody will ever be able to be a
Henry Cavill level, right?
After Henry Cavill.
Well,
everybody just wants Henry Cavill.
Well, that's what I was going to lead into, is the fact that Blue Beetle, the director or somebody on the film, was like, "Oh, Henry Cavill is a part of this film." I'm like, "Oh no, it's gonna fucking tank because nobody's gonna be like, oh, there's no reason for us to watch it." Do you think Blue Beetle is gonna be great? I mean, we're seeing it in 2 days.
I have monstrous doubts about him.
Really? Even as a Spanish man, you're
Yeah.
not like hyped for a Spanish superhero?
I don't care. I want good movies.
It's a good
It does
movie.
not look like a good movie. It looks like a horrible movie.
Oh, the girl from the Snow White, she was in The Heights. That's what the movie she was in.
Okay.
You ever seen that movie?
Nope.
Seems like your type of thing, dancing, singing movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you like musicals.
Dancing, singing movies.
You like musicals. Don't even play yourself.
I don't like. I like Hamilton.
You like Hamilton, exactly. So you would have liked that movie. I don't know. Do you? I don't know what they're gonna do because apparently, the kid is great. The kid that's playing Blue Beetle is great, right? He's good in Karate Kid, and he's advertising his movie as much as he can from his living room because obviously all the actors can't do nothing right now. But I really hope for his sake that this movie does great. But I think that quote of saying Henry Cavill's part of this, I'm like, no, you just killed the movie because people were like, why am I watching this? Because it doesn't mean anything.
I'll be honest. Until I looked it up 2 days ago, I didn't even know if this was a DC or a Marvel movie.
At least you admit it.
I had no idea.
That's beautiful. Yo.
And then I saw the trailer. I think I saw 2 trailers for it, and both of them I was just like, this movie's gonna suck.
Oh my God.
So yes, I have very, very low hopes for this movie.
Very low hopes. Well, it's gonna be me, you, Liam, Lewis, and Tristan. We're all sitting in IMAX to watch this. So hopefully, yeah, it's wild. They were like, no Toby at only 2:00 Adobe showing. I was like, damn, it's weird. All the rest of them are IMAX. They were like, let's pack it in, get as much money as we can.
Still showing Oppenheimer?
They're still showing Oppenheimer. Yeah, they are. And it actually kicks everything out of IMAX. Mission Impossible. Remember what's the name was getting mad? Tom Cruise was like, you guys are kicking me out of IMAX for Oppenheimer?
It's your crappy little action movie. I mean, not that it was a good movie. It was a fun movie, but please.
Please stop it. Please stop it. And then he comes out next week. Oh, I watched both of them. They're amazing. Barbie and that.
Oh, Barbie.
Yeah. Did you see Barbie? No, me either. Okay, good. All right. So the last thing I want to do is I want to record us watching the fatalities from the new Mortal Kombat game so far. Are you down for that?
Of course.
No shit. All right. Let's get this rolling. I was like, let's cue this up for the end of the show so I can clip this out and put it on TikTok. Let's see. Oops. Okay, we got a screen share. Let me know when you're ready. All right, cool. Do you see it as full screen, or do I got to make it full screen for you?
It is not full screen.
Okay. Is it full screen now?
Yes.
Cool. All right, cool. All right. So this is me and Ben watching the fatality so far. Let's see if it. Oh, this is better.
Johnny Cage and Lee May.
It's not. Let's see this one. Nope.
There it is. That's good.
That's good. Well, let's see. Oh, that's not it. I want to be able to clip our faces to it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. That's not good either. All right. Nope, that's not good either. All right, we're gonna have to just do it this way. All right, cool. All right. Ready? So this is the Mortal Kombat fatalities so far. Let's check this out. All right.
Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star.
Oh! Shit! Oh!
Wow!
Fatality.
Yo!
Johnny Cage wins.
Oh my God.
Oh. Nice.
Yo.
Creative with the
It was a little wild.
Fatality.
That's cool.
Anything else up there? You always have to Yo.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fatality. Okay.
What?
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory. me. Oh, God.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Wins.
No. What a way to go.
Man.
What a way to go.
Kitano wins.
That's a lot of pain.
Flawless victory.
Ooh, that was nice. That was awesome. I actually like that one. Oh,
Nice.
that was nice. I like that one.
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fatality.
Old school. Nice.
Kang wins.
Damn,
Fatality.
that's rough.
Kitano wins. Flawless victory.
I'll get with his laser and
Fatality.
Basic.
lame.
Huh. That was cool.
That sucked.
Did you hold on? Did you see? Hold on. All right, yeah, they didn't show Liu Kang's new fatality because they just came out with that shit. Oh, hold on.
Damn.
God damn.
Oh.
What the fuck? That's just that one's cool. I like that one.
Yeah, this is cool.
Damn. She's like, you're going to feel pain.
Wow.
Smoke's fatality. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was much. That was much. We've seen that one already. All right. All right, we see no. Yo, that's a little wild. That's a little. Oh, whoa. I got the faces. All right, Ben. What was your favorite one? What was your favorite one?
That smoke one was pretty great.
That shit was good.
Johnny Cage's.
When he was like this.
Yeah, taking a selfie with his skull.
Yo, this shit's wild. Liu Kang's dark black hole one.
Lee Mace was nice. That
Yeah.
the fireworks was dope.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang's both of those were awesome. Both of those.
Yeah, Liu Kang's Raiden now. Raiden's a regular person.
What?
The whole thing got rebooted. So Liu Kang rebooted the whole universe. So so now Liu Kang is Raiden, and Raiden is a regular ass person. So is Kung Lao. Scorpion and Sub-Zero brothers. It's a whole that's why they call Mortal Kombat 1. It's all
You needed a new. You had to flip the script because you're basically telling the same story over and over.
Over and over again. Yeah, so they're changing. Apparently, it's supposed to be really good. The storyline's going to be great. So I'm excited. September 19th it comes out. I pre-ordered it already. You get Shang Tsung, and then you got the beta access, which started today.
Okay.
I'm so hyped. So hyped. What do you real quick? What do you think of Red Dead going to Switch now?
Red Dead is?
Yeah. People are like, meh.
Yeah, I mean,
it's too late.
I mean, yeah, like, damn, that's
Red Dead, not even Red Dead 2. Red Dead, the first one.
the original. Oh, okay.
Yeah. To
Interesting.
Switch. And and Batman.
Re-releasing the whole thing, I heard. Everything. They're gonna re-release.
Remake it.
Right.
Yeah, an HD remake or something. I can't remember what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
There's some boosted up thing. They also released all 3 Arkham games on Switch as well. That's another. It's those 2. So Red Dead and that. But apparently the Red Dead one's like meh on Switch. Meh.
I mean, that's a old ass game.
Super old.
It's not like when Rockstar releases remasters, they're just the same game, just on a new You know, they don't
Right.
really update anything.
Remember GTA? Everybody was so hyped. They're remaking it. It's gonna be great, and it's the same shit, just
Yeah.
brighter colors.
Yeah. So fine, whatever.
Did you see the GTA 6
Oh
stuff?
my god, dude. I can't wait.
Did you tell Kate that she's losing you for for a couple months?
Kate will actually play GTA too. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a girl's a gamer too, so that's amazing. Megan's
Right.
like, "What are you doing? This crap? What's this crap you're playing?" All right. Well,
Wait for GTA 6.
GTA 6. How's everything with the sleeping? Sleeping's getting better?
No, it's been okay. She's getting better. She's been better last night. She was better last night.
Oh, good. Oh, it's one step at a time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ben, thank you for coming on today. This was fun, and we'll do this again. I know Justin's mad at us for leaving him out, so we'll probably have to do it after Blue Beetle because definitely want to talk about how shitty that movie is probably going to be. Maybe get Liam on here to talk about it too. See his perspective. All right. Well, good night, Ben. Thank you so much.
Later.
And guys, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. And whoever that one person is that's watching right now, I appreciate you. You've been watching this whole time. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see you later.